Only on West 2, we are in the heart of SpaceX territory in Texas as the company deals with a new setback involving its Starship rocket.
A new version of a booster for the biggest rocket ever built exploded during testing. West 2's Megan Moriarty was near Starbase when it happened.
Hello from Starbase, Texas, a city that wasn't even recognized until May of this year. The area has been capturing national headlines for many reasons. On Friday, SpaceX's Booster 18 suffered an anomaly, essentially exploding. They're still investigating the cause, but while that happens, Starbase does not stop. They're still continuing to work to make Starship a success. It's one lane in and one lane out, driving towards Boca Chica Beach. Looking over this part of the valley, you won't see much around you. But as you inch closer and closer, you'll see the cranes and semi-trucks, and eventually a plethora of Cybertrucks. That's when you'll know you're in Starbase. The city is home to SpaceX's Starship rocket that has been making headlines for its lofty goals to get to Mars and its multiple explosive test flights.
It definitely has brought a buzz to the island.
Jeanette Greider is the Chamber of Commerce president for South Padre Island, just north of Starbase. But she's originally from Brevard County, a proud Merritt Island High Mustang class of 1983. She moved to the valley 40 years ago.
The first time I came to the island after moving here from Merritt Island, and I came across the causeway and I was like, I'm home.
She says anytime there's a launch, they see an increase in traffic and sales and hotel tax.
People that are into SpaceX are into SpaceX. So if you can, if you're a restaurant and you say, I've got a lunch, or I've got this special cocktail that's called Starship.
Boca Chica Beach is part of a wildlife corridor.
But not everyone welcomes the mega rocket. Becca Hinojosa is the founder of the South Texas Environmental Justice Network in Brownsville, right outside Starbase. She was born and raised in the valley.
Brownsville is one of the poorest communities in the country. We are a low-income, brown, Latino community. So what we have here is one of the richest men in the world blowing up rockets in a low-income, brown community.
Overnight Tuesday, SpaceX transported its Booster 18 to Massey's Outpost, where it started pre-flight testing. During a gas system pressure test, the booster suffered an anomaly and essentially exploded. Booster 18 is the first super heavy V3. This new design includes redesigned propellant systems and structural enhancements. Why is it so important? It helps advance the Starship program. If successful, it can prove the viability of the hardware and pave the way for Starship missions to carry cargo and humans to the moon and eventually Mars.
We're dealing with a new spaceship, a new space flight, a rocket. So I think those concerns need to continue to be brought up, right? But I don't think we're at the point now that there's any evidence that SpaceX is not complying with what they've said that they were going to do in their permitting application.
It's hard to measure the impacts right now, both good and bad. But SpaceX crews continue to work around the clock, day and night, to make their goals a reality and eventually bring the vision to Florida. It's unclear if this disruption will impact their Starship Test Flight 12, which is scheduled for January. As for the Space Coast, Elon Musk wants to start launching Starship late next year. But right now, there are no official launch dates on the books, and it's still awaiting FAA approval. We're in Starbase, Texas. Megan Moriarty, West 2 News.